Alright guys, this video is so interesting. Please watch the video to the end and listen to VD and what he says on this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more updates like this. Let's go guys.
I would like to say this again. I have been able to recover billions since my time on social media as Very Dark Man, and I've never collected 1 naira before to do a case. And I will never collect 1 naira to do a case. I do these cases out of the abundance of my heart and because I really want to pressure the justice system of this country to work. Right? Now, this work, like you people rightly say, they say the work of the Nigerian police. But people forget that the work of the Nigerian police is the work of everybody. If everybody starts reporting the crime that they see, this country will be better. But because the difference between me and a lot of you is that when I see this crime, I don't keep quiet. I act on it and I make sure that justice is served. And by that, it's going to strengthen the justice system of this country, nothing more. And that is why it's just personal to me. I know they collect money for no reason. So if you go give somebody money, say, may they carry you come in Very Dark Man. When Very Dark Man get office, people dey for inside the customer care place. Unless if your case don't make any sense, that's when nobody's going to attend to you, right? Make sure you have your evidence. Once you have your evidence is clarified. And once you come without an evidence, then nobody can even get that time near you, to be honest. I already told them, I said, the case I don't do is health-related cases. I say, I know they do all those contribute for kidney, and my leg, my this one. I don't do it. Anybody that have a problem with that, no problem. You start up your own platform and start doing the health part. You understand? I must not do everything. So I have my own reason, which I've stated over time. I've said it, that if we are 10 people in this room, if I become a billionaire, I can make the remaining people millionaires or billionaires. But if we are 10 people in this room, I cannot stop anybody from getting sick. Do you understand? And this is why I'm not going to the health part. I'm trying where I can try to stop something. Anyways, if you go pay money so you won't see me, now you sabi. In short, sef, the more fact say you won't pay, sef, no go even make me do the matter, sef. I no go even put eye for there. Because you said be part of the corrupt system. Now they enable corruption. So I will not come and I even paid 1 million, I paid 3 million, I paid 500,000 to see you. Please, this case, I don't even do it again, sef. You be enabler, you enable corruption. I don't talk. Anyways, shout out to you, Caesar. When you see things like this again, you speak it up. Speak up. And I like the way you did your first video. I didn't think that I like how you connect. You try. Big ups. Big ups. Nice one, brother.
See, I have always known that Ratel is like a political party. Anybody can belong to it. Ratel is like a church. Everybody goes to it free. There is no criteria to be a member. And that has made a lot of persons to lose their mind. They no longer think. They wait for people to think for them, which is very crazy. Yesterday, after I made that post, and today, I got a lot of calls from people that genuinely they don't like Very Dark Man. Some of them were saying, oh, that's how Very Dark Man does. That. I said, you can't convince me otherwise. I'm the one that brought this case online. I know the evidence I have. You cannot tell me that VDM is involved. If he is, I will say it. He is not. So put your personal hatred aside. So, but when I now saw people that don't reason, after you watch the first and second video, I never mentioned Ratel anywhere. I never said VDM collected money. And you just look for a way to make it look like VDM. That shows that you are just like it. Some of you don't think. That's where the problem lies. You don't think. You wait for people to think for you. VDM, this is me telling you that you are the man. A lot of persons said, oh, don't worry. In fact, after you dropped the video, many persons took breath. In fact, many persons now know what to say or what to even do. Some persons were just stranded. They don't know where to belong. They don't know what VDM is going to say. But my bringing it online is not even to wait for what VDM is going to say. I brought it because I want to create that awareness so that other persons will not fall victim of this. In the UK train station, or if you enter train, before the train moves, they will remind you that you can always call the police. Meanwhile, if you see something, say something and get it sorted. That is how society grows. Thank you so much, Very Dark Man. I love you.
You see this picture of myself and Very Dark Man up here. A lot of people believe that I have direct access to Very Dark Man, and I have been offered good amounts of money several times just to connect them to Very Dark Man, or give them access to Very Dark Man, or give them Very Dark Man phone number. I don't have Very Dark Man's phone number. Even if I do, God forbid I give it to anybody or take advantage of people just to enrich myself. When I listen to Caesar's analysis of videos, about people that were close to Very Dark Man, and they used the opportunity to collect money from people to get access to Very Dark Man. This is one thing I know Very Dark Man can never and will never do. But when I watched that video from Caesar, I shake my head and I said, it's very true that a lot of people that claim that they want Nigeria to work are not ready for Nigeria to work because they're not ready to put in the work. And a lot of people that are clamoring that they want Nigeria to work are only crying because they're not the one in power and it's not favoring them. Any day Nigeria favors them, they will sit their mouth. And this is one of the too many reasons why I love Very Dark Man and will always love Very Dark Man. A lot of Nigerian youth today, if they have opportunity that Very Dark Man have, they will be worse, they'll be ruthless. If a lot of Nigerian youth are this kind of exposed or have the access of Very Dark Man's influence, or connection, they will do worse. The time I met Very Dark Man in Abuja, I posted the pictures the next day, right? On TT, I had nothing less than 300 people writing me that they want access to Very Dark Man. Many of them were ready to pay me anything. On IG, uncountable. On FB, the same thing. After I posted that picture, right? After a couple of days, when I got back to the UK and settled, I reposted it on my story. I had about 17 people that were requesting I grant them access to Very Dark Man. You could know how many thousands and millions of Nigerians that were desperate for justice, desperate to meet with Very Dark Man, desperate for Very Dark Man to share their story. Many of them, I vividly had someone that told me that they were going to give me 500,000 naira. I had another lady that said that her brother, the ladies live in Canada, the brother lives in Nigeria, that the brother was scammed of 11 million naira visa fee. She was willing to pay me 1.2 million naira for me to just guide them through to Very Dark Man. But God forbid I take advantage of any human being just to enrich myself. That video by Caesar broke my heart, I'm not going to lie. Because that's one thing I've never done is sit down and analyze my experience with Very Dark Man. Like how I felt when I met him, what we talk about, the kind of person he is and whatnot. All I said to anyone that cares to listen is, Very Dark Man is indeed a gift. I love the guy. To conquer your thirst, appetite for wealth at that age, with that influence, with that power, with that money, with that number on social media, is one thing that needs to be studied. And it's a shame. It's a shame, honestly, that anyone around Very Dark Man will take advantage of people just to get them close to Very Dark Man. That video, it broke my heart too. Broke my heart, honestly. But it is what it is. That's people. And Very Dark Man, this is for you. If you ever watch this video, bro, the people that loves you are more than the people you think that loves you. I'm in Vienna right now. Yeah. Everywhere we go in Vienna with my guy, we always compare. We look at their natural resources, mineral resources. We look at Nigeria. You know, we were like, we don't want Nigeria to be like Vienna or any place, but we just want Nigeria to be a better Nigeria for Nigerians. The little things. Everywhere I go with my guy in Vienna, we always comparing. We always heartbroken looking at the system and looking at the system where we come from. We were at the heart of Vienna today, and we're just looking at people, looking at environment. We're just looking at them, looking at their history and everything. To the point we were even looking at their natural resources, mineral resources, and we're looking at what Nigeria has got. Like, why can't we even 25% of what these people have? Then, I love Caesar. I see a lot of his videos, yeah, and I see what he's doing. This is someone that left the shores of Nigeria, seeing a functioning system, and he's heartbroken. Now, why can't we have something similar in Nigeria? When I saw that video from him, it broke my heart. So I'm not gonna lie on that, but I just kept quiet, and I'm grateful that Very Dark Man spoke about it. Very Dark Man has condemned it. Please, guys, don't abuse the access you have. Don't you ever take advantage of people because of the access you have. Don't. It's only going to ruin Nigeria the more. A lot of people in Nigeria are heartbroken, desperate for the system to work. God will curse me if I break anybody's heart and take advantage of them just because I have a picture of me and Very Dark Man. I would curse. And God forbid that. God forbid that. There's a reason why I don't have Very Dark Man's picture or my picture with Very Dark Man on my status anywhere on social media or on my cover image. I posted it once as a statue, as a cover image on FB. Bro, when people bring their stories, connect me to Very Dark Man, I just removed it. God forbid I take advantage. God forbid. We can do better as a people. Let's not abuse our assets. Please. Access is an access key. Use it as a master key for the benefit of the people around you. The struggle for a better Nigeria is a lot of work, guys. Those of us that have jackpot, when we travel, some of us now cry with a cry, bro. I've been around for a while and I've been away for a while. Bro, I've seen systems that don't have nothing. I've gone to places and they told me these houses are owned by Nigerians. I've gone to places and see your politicians, your billionaires. Bro, go to Monaco, you go cry. You go cry, bro. There are places you go to in Switzerland, if you see what Nigerians own, bro, you go cry. There are places you go in London, you see your politicians' houses, you go cry. These are places that house worth nothing less than 1.2, 1.5 million pounds. These are places you won't get house anything less than 1.5 million, 1.2 million euros. But you see Nigerian politicians, they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. You go to some streets, it's all owned by Nigerian politicians. You see double R packed, Ferrari packed, G-Wagon packed. You might see cars that worth $1 billion packed in a compound of a house worth over $1.5 million owned by a Nigerian. But look at our country. Look at our country. These are the things that give me confidence when I talk. I've been around and I've traveled and I've seen what Nigerians are doing outside Nigeria, even here in Austria. But I've seen where they come from as a country. Please, let's not abuse that sense. Let's not abuse it.
When we call Very Dark Man a leader, we don't just call him because we are rattles. No, Baba, leader quality is choke. He choke. If you see the way Very Dark Man handle this case, you go notice say this guy, him na the person they say, if you mess up, he said the way he hit Hassan. He hit her. Bro, you messed up. Many of you just feel because somebody is close to Very Dark Man, you want to bribe your way to VDM. VDM get a lot of case on the table. Somebody will investigate police, AIG for that matter. Somebody will say when police get case and they go meet them, a lot is on that young man's table. Plenty things, and he had a fool. And a lot of Nigerians get problem. He don't even mention one, which is this visa case, this visa thing. You want to travel abroad. Most of these people are scammers. Nigerians are being scammed every day. Some people came outside like this Femi Kuti guy. We could come outside and talk. VDM always want the system to be bad, so he will keep forming the Messiah. Now when I tell you say Femi Kuti don't really get sense. He not get sense because even if the system is good, the heart of man is wicked. Currently we are seeing flooding everywhere. What did they cause them? Even if government make things right, people go see the way dirty for gutter. That's because Nigerians and the people, they are not even ready to change themselves. He hits everybody. I said, ever since they made me one of the coordinators for the Rattle movement, people always want to bribe their way. I tell them, bro, I don't do it. If you check on my page, I hardly do all these cases thing because I know how it is. It's not easy to go. They go police, do this one, do that one. I don't have that time. That's stress. I like doing my content. I do my football content, my analyzing things, jump on trends. I just enjoy what I do and I love it that way. I don't want to involve myself in a lot of things. VDM is doing a lot, recovering millions upon millions upon millions, and Nigerians know, and a lot of people want to get access to him, but they are ready to bribe. You just love bribing. Bribe. Even that Hassan, he goes shop is saying that bribe. VDM condemns it, and that's why I don't even want to be involved. People come to my DM, please can you? I don't have time for all those things. Because I know how tedious. That's why, see, when we give VDM kudos, we give him. The only place I will fault Caesar, me, I like the fact that I dragged him. Yes, you can drag anybody, is your right. But the only place I fault that when he say the guy say Marshall is evil, Marshall, like VDM said, is a lawyer. And as a lawyer, I go charge. People, they even charge billions of naira before they start case. You understand? When I say lawyers, they see money. Now, from percentage, I'm charging you before they start cases. So I think that's between Barrister Marshall and the person. Not you calling Marshall an evil person. You understand? Anyways, at the end of the video, they address him, and that's wisdom for you. Young man, get sense. Wisdom, choke. He addressed this thing, and I believe everything has been addressed. Moving forward, the person when they get case, now you now know Very Dark Man's office. You can go to his office, lay your complaint. They have a call line. Call the number. Stop looking for shortcuts to get success. Many of them know they don't get patience. You want to bribe your way. God bless you, Very Dark Man, for handling this case with wisdom. So anyways, I'd like to say a very big shout out to you, Caesar, for stepping in and for making this thing, because by the way when you step in, so those people, I believe now they will have access to speak with VDM and their case will be attended to.
And I forgot to mention this on my previous video, that same picture of me and Very Dark Man contributed a lot in recovering good millions of naira for people in Nigeria. Like millions of naira for people that were scammed, or people take their money and refuse to pay them back. When they see that picture and see the kind of content I do on social media, it contributed a lot. And the famous case with me and your biggest airline in Nigeria, which you all know about the airline, the kind of content I do as well. And I also believe that, talking about Very Dark Man and standing on that contributed in settling that case with Air Peace. So having access to Very Dark Man is indeed something some of you should cherish. And some of you Nigerians are too gullible. On our gullibility, that is why people like Atiku Abubakar would always come out every 4K market day to rule you people, even in spiritual realm. He will come out and some of you would also see him as a Messiah. That is why people like Akpabio, people like Oshomole, people like Wike, that is why people like Dave Umahi, with all the cases hanging around them, many of you would always campaign for them. That is why Tinubu is your president and will rule you again and again and again, because a lot of you are gullible. I don't know how you see somebody on social media talking about Very Dark Man just because they had a picture with Very Dark Man. You are ready to send them money just to connect you to Very Dark Man. I don't get some of you. Very Dark Man make videos every time telling you you don't have to pay anybody to access me. But some of you don't listen. And Very Dark Man, you know already that you are loved. But I want to tell you that the people that are rooting for you in diaspora are many. A lot of people in diaspora are hopeful that Nigeria might walk one day just because of you, Very Dark Man. Keep up the good work, man. And I love the way you address the case between these guys. You did amazing. The way you address the case with Caesar, God bless you, man. You are indeed a leader. You are just not a leader, but you're a great one at that. More grace, bro. You're doing well. Trust me, Nigerians in diaspora are rooting for you. A lot of Nigerians in diaspora are hopeful that Nigeria will work.
So guys, after listening to everything said on this video, please share your thoughts and let me know what you think on the comment section. So that will be all for this video. Thanks for watching.
Okay guys, thanks for watching this interesting video from VDM. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video for others to benefit. Let's go guys.